Good morning. It's Thursday, day 34. It's been 4 days on my 940 calorie diet, and I feel pretty good still. I don't think I've lost any strength. I'm hoping my body is burning fat for energy because I'm not giving it enough calories. And I briefly want to say to you, don't set long-term goals. If you want to exercise, if you want to get in shape, if you want to run a marathon or whatever the case may be, don't. Somebody asked me yesterday if they noticed that I'm getting a little fluffier. And they said, have you been exercising? You've been working out? And I said, yeah, a little bit, doing a home workout. And they said, well, what's the end goal? And I said, well, my next goal is to shorten my rest period in between exercises. And they said, no. What's the end goal? What are you trying to achieve? I said, I'm trying to achieve shortening my rest period in between my exercises. And they just kind of looked at me like I was stupid. The reason I started all this, my main goal, which is still in the back of my head all the time, is to get in shape, get my strength back, and to lose fat. That's the main goal. Obviously. But I'm not looking at it like that's the only goal. So here's what I want you to do. If you're thinking about starting to exercise or starting to work out or whatever you're planning on doing in life in general, here's your main goal up here, and here's where you are. And that seems unreachable. And the reason a lot of people fail is because they're too focused on this. They're not focused on what's down here. They're focused on this. And it just seems out of reach. So what I did when I started this exercise, I said, we're going to use these 40-pound dumbbells and we're going to see what we can do. And I started off by just doing some curls and then setting the weights down. My goal at that point was just to be able to do my 6 exercises, one at a time. Then later in my videos, you saw me combine a couple of exercises. And then later you saw me add more reps. And then later you saw me combine them all together into one. I'm setting individual goals, little goals. Like right now, my next goal is to shorten the amount of time I rest in between my sets. Let me get this watch up here where I can see it, because I want to be able to see how long I rest this time. That's my next goal. Yes, I'm still focused on this goal up here, but that's not my main focus. My main focus right now is shortening the length of time that I rest in between sets so that I can get them done faster. And it's not about speed, it's about getting a better workout. Because if I can get them done faster, then I can set another goal of either adding another set or adding more reps. But for now, the goal is, and keep that in mind, set small goals. When I started my business, my goal was to get my first job. The next goal after that was to do 3 jobs a day. The next goal after that was to go out and hustle and hand out business cards and talk to people and try to get 5 jobs a day. It had nothing to do with, I'm going to start this business and here I am, I'm down here, but I'm going to be a millionaire. That's why people fail. So let's do this first set, and then we'll watch the clock. We'll see how long I rest before I do my second set. The hand is feeling a little better, not as good as it could, but a little better, and a little better is better than nothing. I love being able to lift that right arm up all the way, I'll tell you. Sure feels good. Let's do the shoulder crunches. Lats. Squats. And the triceps. All right. Can't really see that watch. Okay. We're going to rest for a few minutes. See if we can do that again. Again, my goal at this stage, I had the goal of being able to do all 3 sets without putting down the weights during the set. I achieved that goal. The next goal, of course, is to shorten the rest time in between so that I can work the muscles more. My problem is I need to be able to settle my breathing down and get my heart rate to come down during that time. And I am getting much better at that. Setting smaller goals and not focusing on the biggest goal. If I would have started this and said, my goal is to be able to use 100-pound dumbbells to do all my exercises, I would have already failed, because I would be looking at that goal and not focusing on what's right in front of me. We have to learn to take small steps. achieve small goals to get to the big goal. Everything takes time. And I don't break my time. In other words, I don't say, well, I've been doing this for 7 weeks now, almost 7 full weeks, and I still can't rest for less than 5 minutes in between sets. So I suck. I'm going to give up. I don't do that. I think it's been around 3 minutes. So let's see. I don't know if I can do it or not. I know I can do it after 5. Let's see if I can do another set after 3 minutes. That's a lot harder. Oh, yeah, it's a lot harder than resting. If I rest for 5 minutes, it's easier. But, like I said, the more you do, the more you get used to it. Okay. Got to set them down for a second. I only rested 3 minutes instead of 5. That's not a failure. It's working through the process. Okay. I'm going to have to rest for 5 minutes now. There's no way I'll get through that third set. So, the goal, of course, this time is to be able to do all 3 sets with a 3-minute rest in between. And to be able to show that to you. That's what we're working on. That tiny little goal. Then we'll set another goal. Day 30, or Thursday, day 34. I will see you tomorrow.